succeeded, where it suffered setbacks. So only after having examined the working of the tactical line during the last 3 years, the new political resolution needs to be discussed and formulated. So Central Committee, as has already been explained, first of all reviewed the implementation of the tactical line. On that basis, we have discussed the political resolution, which is the document which sets out the future course of action. This exercise we have successfully taken up, and the direction is very clear. The task of the progressive movement, democratic movement, working class movement is to do all that is possible by mobilizing all sections of society who can be mobilized to defend constitutional values, to defend democracy, to defend secularism. The threat of the neo-fascist tendencies from the ruling classes, the triumvirate of Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, and the person sitting in Nagpur, Mohan Bhagat, they are taking the country to the path of neo-fascist onslaught on the people of our country. Very recently, in the media, we have been reading about how a popular film, a Malayalam film, in which very eminent artists are involved, is an assault by Sangh Parivar. Organizer, the mouthpiece of RSS, continuously writes against this film. What was the sin of that film? In a small portion of that film, there are some references of the horrible, gruesome, genocidal attacks and murder, mayhem, carried out by Sangh Parivar in Gujarat. It is there in the memory of everybody. There is a reference about that. But that film has been certified by the Central Board of Film Certification, where RSS representatives, RSS nominees are there. They have certified the film. But the film, after having been released, when this became a discussion, there was threats issued against those who have worked in this particular film. I don't want to go into the details. Afterwards, there are continuous raids taking place on the premises of all those who are associated with this film. So, what is being pointed out in the political resolution prepared for the 24th Party Congress of CPIM, that neo-fascist strengths are being displayed by the ruling classes in our country. This is being proved during the course of our party congress. While party has set out the task of developing broad-based forces of democracy and secularism to come together to fight this danger that the entire country is faced with, the political resolution also underpins the importance of developing the independent strength of the CPIM and left and democratic forces. We have also discussed to strengthen CPIM and left and democratic forces, we have to take up livelihood issues. The economic policies being pursued by Narendra Modi government, the Hindutva, corporate, communal excess that has developed in our country, this has to be exposed, and all sections of people should be mobilized in the fight, not only for restoration of democracy and secularism, but also for the livelihood issues of the people. So these political tasks have been identified. The organization review has examined the state of the party. This is the party, the red flag party, which defends the rights of the toiling masses. At the same time, we have to introspect why still substantial sections of urban poor, rural poor, and toiling masses, how reactionary forces are able to attack them behind them. We have had discussion we have taken certain self-critical review, which we will be, after the new Central Committee meets, we will be taking steps in discussion with the state committees, how the decisions of the Central Committee, this 24th Party Congress, can be implemented. Rights and position of the women is very important. A great revolutionary poet said, half of the sky is held high by women, but we are a patriarchal society. The rightful position of women is not generally given to them. This party congress discussed this matter, and we have been systematically trying to attract more women into our organization. And not just symbolically, as a practical step, this party congress elected a subcommittee with a higher percentage of women's representation. We only had 17% women in the subcommittee. This subcommittee, this party congress elected the committee where we have 20% representation of women. We don't claim that this is a very, very remarkable achievement. Still, a lot more is expected. I don't want to go into different aspects of the decision of this particular party congress. In the forward march of CPIM, this party congress, this 24th party congress, is a landmark. Unlike previous congresses, in this party congress, a substantial section of the I am very happy to announce that those of comrades have been stepped down from some important responsibilities. The competence, the experience of all the comrades who are stepping down, they will continue to help our party in different capacities for the All India functioning of the All India Central also. Comrades, when we disperse from here after the public rally, we would be going as different party cadres. Those who have assembled here, we assemble here with a particular level of consciousness. But when we go back from here, we learn a lot of things through the discussions and debates. The approach of the communist movement is to learn from comrades at different levels, learn from discussion, learn from criticism. Not only from within the party, at different levels, we want to learn. If all the branches, all the intermediary committees, all the state committees, and there are class and mass organizations in which over 50 million members are there, over 5 crore members are there in various class and mass organizations. If we are able to activate on this organizational structure, we would be able to face the challenges that we are faced with. With these few words, I conclude my brief observation. Thank you very much.